Well, welcome back to the channel and welcome, can you guess where? To Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are here today to do a little bit of pin trading, mainly to check out new merch though. There has been so much Sorcerer Mickey merch dropped in the past few weeks, and I don't know if the camera will show you, but I have all Sorcerer Mickey on today. I have my Sorcerer Mickey Loungefly, my Sorcerer Mickey's exclusive Mickey's of Glendale keychain, the ears, the everything. Sorcerer Mickey, he is my dude. So let us go pin trading. Let's go look for some of that new merch, see what we can find, and see if we can have a good day here at Hollywood Studios. It is pretty busy. It is the Princess Marathon, her half marathon weekend this weekend, and it is busy. So I don't know how many rides we'll ride, but we're gonna have a good day no matter what, so let's go. All right, first stop, let's go to Sid's. Maybe there'll be some pin traders in there. All right, no pin traders in there, unfortunately. I didn't see anybody I knew. So let's head to Crossroads of the World and check out their board.
Oh no, that was ours.
This Chewbacca one is funny. It's so fake, but hilarious looking. Well, in there, we already managed to do 3 pin trades. I traded with a cast member for that Munchling and then the Maleficent umbrella. And then I traded on the board for that I Love You. That is actually the second time I have found that pin. I've traded it off. I cannot find Han, and it says I know. And I feel like since I found it again, I have to keep it this time, and we'll eventually find Han. Let's head into the dark room. Let's see if we can find some new merch, see what pins we can find. There is a bunch of Sorcerer Mickey merch out. I want this so bad. It is part of the artist collection. If you guys saw over on TikTok, I actually got some of the single pins not too long ago, and I want this. It's $85. I'm not getting that. It looks like they have all the artist collection, like artist spotlights. I ended up getting Cusco and Hercules. These ears are new, or at least newer-ish, and I don't like them, guys. Do you guys remember the big bow ears that was just a bow? They had to go to the character warehouse, and I think they sold them for like $2 at the character warehouse, and they took forever to get rid of. That's what's gonna happen to these. I do not like them. Now, I do like the new pink bows that match the red bows. I think those, if you bedazzled them, would look so cute. We also have these pink ears down here. They're not new, but they're new in like the past 2 months or so, and I don't think I've shown them. They're very pretty. So this Groot mug is definitely new. It says, get your Groot on, and it's like Groot as he grows up. That's so cute, and it's $20. I like that. And it's just basic green on the inside.
Hello, welcome you guys. Are we looking for anything specific?
Let's head into Disney & Co. and see if we can find some of that new Sorcerer Mickey merch. I feel like it'll be over here. It's smack dab as soon as you come in, and they have the new velvet jacket. It's like a Juicy Couture jacket, and this is so cute, but it is $65, and I just don't feel like I'll wear this, to be honest, even though Sorcerer Mickey is my favorite. I have all Sorcerer Mickey on today. This is very cute though. And I know a lot of people like these ears. I do not. I do not like them. I didn't like them when they came out a couple years ago. I don't like them when they re-released them now. I don't think they're cute. That's just my opinion. These ones are my favorite, which are the ones I have on today. I do have the new Bedazzly shirt though. I saw this on, I think, Instagram, and I want it. How much is it? It's probably gonna be 40, 45. Usually the Bedazzly shirts are 40 to 45. You're killing me, Disney, but I do want it. It's so cute. I'm gonna have to think on it. They also have this fanny pack. I didn't notice this. And it's made like the black ones and the balloon ones and those that have been coming out for a while now. That's cute. It's $30. I'm just not a fan that it says the most magical place on earth. Like, I feel like that's kind of basic, kind of boring. I wish it like had more Sorcerer Mickey stuff on it, but those are cute. I also like this hat. I wouldn't wear it. I don't wear a lot of ball caps. I wear more bucket hats. If there was a bucket hat, you guys know I would be buying it. I wear so many bucket hats. This is basic though, and I like that. It's just like the sorcerer hat, very cute. There's so much merch. Like, I'm just gonna kind of scan over it all because there's just so much to try to show you guys every single piece. These pants are very cute. They also have the jacket, but only in a couple of extra smalls here. This is very cute as well. I want it if I can find it in my size eventually. I have a lot of merch, that's for sure. I'm just happy to see Mickey, specifically Sorcerer Mickey, getting his flowers. He is the best version of Mickey, like the best outfit, the best everything. I love him so much. I collect all things Sorcerer Mickey, so I'm very excited that they're releasing a lot of merch with him on it, and not just like classic Mickey or like Wild West Mickey. They've released different things of Mickey throughout the years in his different outfits, but never Sorcerer Mickey. Also starting to get some new spring and summer shirts. This one's definitely new for summer, Stitch, classic. We've also got a Feeling Green for St. Patty's Day with Kermit. That's very cute. I don't see the Hello Spring one on display. We'll have to look for it, but that one's definitely new. This one's also new. It's down here actually, and that's really cute. I like that. Let's head into Keystone Clothers next. There might be some cast members in there trading. We also might find some new merch. So we already have some new shirts. We have some like classic Mickey with Walt Disney World embroidered. I like those a lot. Those are $35. But look what I just found. It has Max. This is so cute. But it's $35. I just feel like it's very oversized. This is definitely meant for men, and it's gonna look crazy on me, or I would 110% buy this. I love the Goofy movie. And the fact that it has her like in the sunglasses and he's Powerline. Oh, I love it. This is also a new shirt. I love it because it's park hopping, but it's Easter. I feel like I wouldn't wear that much, or I would get that because that's very funny. There's also a couple other ones. They've been getting a bunch of new t-shirts. Reaching New Heights, and it's got all the mountains. It's got Space Mountain, Big Thunder, the Yeti, so Expedition Everest. And it's got Typhoon Lagoon. I love that. There's never merch with Typhoon Lagoon on it. This one's also new. That's hilarious. I love it. There needs to be more up merch. There's not enough. We've also got the new Donald and Daisy bags, like the oversized character bags. I actually have Mickey Mouse, and that thing is ginormous. These actually debuted in New York City first. The Disney store in New York City got them first, and now we have them here in the parks. I don't know if I get Daisy. It's just like how I won't get Minnie because the bows. Like I feel like that is just too much. But the Donald, because I missed out on the Donald Loungefly that changed color in the sun, like he went red in the sun. I feel like maybe eventually I'll get this. It's tempting. The Figment one freaks me out, though. That freaks me out. Let's head down Sunset Boulevard. I need a coffee, and I love Joffrey's, and Joffrey's is at the end. And I get my annual pass holder discount there, if I could talk. So let's pin trade down Sunset Boulevard and go get some coffee. Let's start over here and head into the Pandora store. Now the Princess Run Disney half marathon's going on, so they have a Pandora charm. They have some of the new golf collection. This has been very popular. I think a large portion of it is sold out. This was first at Disney Springs, but now it's in all the parks. Very nice. I like this jacket. They also have all of the new princess like button-up jerseys. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of Moana's. I'm not a huge fan of Ariel's, but I do love Cinderella's and Aurora's. I gotta see if I can find Aurora's. So this is Aurora's, and I love it because it's make it pink, make it blue. That is iconic, and I really want this. The new Her Universe Spring collection is out, and I am in love with every single piece of it. Ashley and her team do such a good job. It was awesome to see her at MegaCon. I actually got to go to her panel, and all these shorts, why are they $55? Because they are so cute. The embroidery, for Flower and Garden, that's everything. All right, off we go to Sunset Club Couture. Okay, so I'm looking at the board. It's kind of far away. I do see one of the cars on there, but I don't need it, so we're gonna skip. I found another t-shirt. And Disney, why are you embracing the cheerleaders? If you guys don't know, there's a bunch of cheer and dance competitions that come here to Disney World. It may get very, very busy, and that is definitely what this shirt is for. All right, let's head over to Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs and see if they have their board. Because funny enough, the other day when I was filming a TikTok, they have their board sometimes. It was early in the morning, so it's the afternoon now. We'll see.
Hiya, how are y'all?
Good, how are you? It's a nice day today. I was shocked. They actually had their board. They never have their boards. I feel like you have to come here earlier in the day when they're like not as busy or there's like multiple cast members stationed there, but they have their board back. That's good. Now I have been told that the one at Rock and Roll Roller Coaster is permanently gone, which makes me very sad. I think it's just kind of a burden there because that ride is so busy. So I don't think we're gonna make that part of my trek anymore, but we are gonna head back to the Hollywood Tower of Terror Hotel, check out their board, and there's a Joffrey's back there. And I need Joffrey's. I need a frozen Joffrey's. Let's head back to the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Doing good.
I know it's pretty boring. I know.
It's very organized though. I love it. I love an organized board. It looks good. Okay, so I didn't find this on the board, but I traded with a cast member and found this Chip and Dale double treble pin. I think this comes on a like lanyard booster pack. I'm not sure, but it's very cute. Coffee has been acquired, y'all. This is a frozen cappuccino dream. This is like a frozen coffee from Joffrey's. But I love Joffrey's because annual pass holders get a discount there and we don't get it at Starbucks. So I always go to Joffrey's. Blind trades or trivia?
Trivia.
Okay, what are your trivia? Mando and Grogu are out today. Let's go ride Star Tours. It's a 25-minute wait.
Now just turn us around this instant before we get into trouble. I knew it.
Stop right there, Walter. I know you have a spy on board.
I'm afraid they made a terrible mistake.
They're a spy and a traitor to the First Order. A fool. You are no match for the power of the dark side.
Okay, so I just Star Tours and I just found the new Darth Vader ears. These are so cute. They're not Loungefly, but they are the pleather. But I don't like this bow. Why is the bow like that? It would have been better with no bow, but I do like it. So one thing I haven't watched in a long while is Beauty and the Beast show. So I think I'm gonna head that way. And let's go watch one of the last showings of the day.
Prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. One winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within.
Little people waking up to say
Bonjour! Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Bonjour!
There goes the baker with his tray like always, the same old bread and rolls to sell. Nothing more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Esteemed Mesdames and Messieurs, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you. And now, we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry and green, provide the rest. We'll prepare and serve with flair and culinary cavalry.
You're alone and you're scared, but the bear's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes,
We do tricks with our yellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet.
now, you came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let him do this to you. It's all my fault.
At least, I get to see you one last time.
No, we're together now. I won't let you die.
It's better this way.
No. No, please. Please don't leave me. Please. I love you.
even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly.
Unfortunately, the wait times for the rides are so high today. It is the Princess Half Marathon this weekend, and I think there's like a bunch of winter breaks that go on up north, and it just makes like this week in February, like the 18th through the 25th, so busy every year, which is unfortunate because it's the week of my birthday, and so it is just always so busy. The wait times are very high today. Tower of Terror was just at a 110-minute wait. 110 minutes. That is insane. That's insane. But we are headed over to the board at the exit of the Frozen show. So let's go see what we can find over there. So far we've done pretty good. I've done, how many? 4 trades. So I'm gonna take that. I don't think that's horrendous. But I wanna see if we can do a couple more. Maybe we'll head over to Epcot. I'm not sure. This is the last weekend for Festival of the Arts. And I kinda wanna get a bread bowl one more time before it goes away. And that is close to the monorail, or not monorail, Skyliner entrance. So that would be pretty good. Maybe we'll do that next. I'm doing good.
I love your hoodie.
Thank you. Okay, so nothing on that board. And since we are at the front of the parks, I think instead of going back towards Toy Story Mania, because there's never ever anything on that board and I don't want to walk all the way back there, let's head to Epcot. Let's go get a bread bowl. See if we can find some pins over there. Ben and Dale are out. They're so cute. It's also such an overcast, weird day today. Like, I don't think it's supposed to rain, but it looks so gross. Not seeing anything on this board. Let's head over to Sid's on my way out. Hopefully, maybe there'll be something in here. Maybe there'll be some pin traders in here. It's later in the afternoon. Maybe some people I know might be over here. Doing pretty good. Okay, so in there I found this Princess Tiana pin. I don't think I have this one. I know for sure I found Aurora. This is a Hidden Mickey series. I don't know if these have been faked. If anybody knows if these have been faked, let a girl know. It's just so cute and I love it. Like, this will look so good with the rest of my green pins. It looks real to me. And it says this is Hidden Mickey 5 of 5. I know I've definitely already found Aurora, but I feel like I found another one, like maybe Cinderella or something. Maybe I found this one before, I don't know. When I go home, I'll have to look. If I've already found it, I'll trade it back in. But she's so cute with Prince Naveed as a frog. So I totally forgot to check the pin board over here on my way in today, so let's go over here.
That one?
That's cute, it's Mater.
There we go.
Very cute. All right, didn't find anything on that board, but I am very excited that we found Tiana. So let's head toward the Skyliner and we are going to make our way over to Epcot. Normally I would drive, but since I want to go to the France Pavilion specifically and the Skyliner lets off at France, I feel like that is my best way to not have to walk so much. So let's go to the Skyliner, and it's a nice pretty day and it'll be a nice day to ride the Skyliner. So let's head to the Skyliner so that the voice lady can annoy me, and then we'll go get a bread bowl. It's rough. This is the line for Epcot. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we have made it to Epcot, 2 Skyliners later, and the Skyliner kept stopping, which was a bit terrifying, but it was on there with some very nice people. So we are here at Epcot. It's incredibly busy. I don't know if we'll ride any rides or what all I'm gonna do, but we're at least gonna get a bread bowl. I'm doing good. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but there is a line for the bread bowl. Oh well, we're doing it because it's gonna be like one of the very last times I can get it. I know everybody says this, but it is the truth. Festival of the Arts is not long enough. It needs to go either longer in January or longer in February. I don't know. I feel like it's just not here long enough, even as somebody who's an annual pass holder, to experience all of it, and especially to try all the food. Like, I'm sorry, Disney, Epcot, make it longer. I need to be able to get the bread bowl for at least 10 weeks. I don't know, is that how long the festivals go on? I'm really not sure. I think this one's definitely the shortest though. Though I am looking forward to Flower and Garden. I saw that there are new Phineas and Ferb topiaries because that show, a new season is coming out, which I am so excited about. So excited about. I love Phineas and Ferb way too much. Got to see Dan and Swampy at D23. Just a very cool experience. So I'm looking forward to a new season of Phineas and Ferb and those topiaries being back, and just Flower and Garden in general, because we get to have the amazing corn on the cob, and it's such a good snack. All right, France, our last time getting the Brie bread bowl. Well, after a very long wait, I don't even want to talk about how long it was. We have the bread bowl. I am so excited. This will probably be the last time I'm able to get this during this festival, so we must savor it. I love these things so much. They are so good. 10 out of 10. If you like bread, if you like cheese, especially brie cheese. I am a huge fan of brie cheese. You have to get this during Festival of the Arts. It comes every year. Unfortunately, the price has increased over the years, but it's worth getting. Just get it. Don't think about the price. Get it. Get it. It's good. All right, I did it. I had to take my ears off. That was like an experience. There was so much brie cheese in that. And then the bread actually itself had a hole in the bottom. They don't normally have a hole in the bottom. So it just kept seeping out the bottom. That was very messy. Very messy. Get napkins. But I finished it. It was so good. That's probably the last time I'm going to be able to get that during the festival, because I think the festival ends just here in a couple days, maybe the 25th it ends. I'm going to Google it while we're sitting here talking. But that was very good. 10 out of 10 recommend getting it if you're coming for Festival of the Arts. Unfortunately, it is a exclusive for Festival of the Arts here in France. And Festival of the Arts ends on February 24th. So we just have a few more days. This will probably be the last one I ever get until next year. But like I was saying earlier, I am looking forward to Flower and Garden because I'm hoping they bring back the corn on the cob. You could get the corn on the cob over near Test Track last year, and it's grilled and it has this like Parmesan encrusted thing on it. And it was part of the like trail, which was awesome because every time I come, I just get corn. And it was cheap too. I think it was like $4. It's such a good snack. So that will be what I rave about constantly once Flower and Garden starts because I love it. So since I got my bread bowl, I think we're going to go check out the board here in France and then head like this way. Epcot is incredibly busy. It is sold out for both today, Saturday, and Sunday because of the marathon. I actually had a reservation for Epcot here this morning, saw how busy it was, and decided to go to Hollywood Studios. And it is busy. So I don't think we'll do a lot of pin trading over here, but I do want to go see the sidewalk chalk art one more time and the Phineas and Ferb topiary, and I know those are like right beside each other. So let's go check out the France pin board, and then we'll check the pin boards out and make our way towards the Phineas and Ferb topiaries. Tables already out for Flower and Garden with all of like the little pixie huts. This is so pretty. Thank you very much. Look at that view. Wow, the sky is beautiful tonight, and all of the Flower and Garden stuff has been installed. Florida sunsets are truly just gorgeous. We've got a new piece of 3D art. Looks like he's still working on it. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. It's Ursula. My favorite will always be the Wally he did last year. Let's go check out our last bit of chalk art. I love that they put bones in his eyes. That's so cute. And the sunset just keeps getting better. There's even more art on this side. Isn't this like a little kid show of some sort? I feel like it is. That one's very funny. I love that. Also love this. Excuse me. You never see art from this. This is Simba's daughter and Something like that. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Isn't it like Simba's Pride, Lion King, Simba's Pride or something like that? It went like straight to like VCR or DVD when I was young. Right now we are on the hunt for the Phineas and Ferb topiaries. I thought they were over here, but I don't think they are. Where are they? I'm so excited. I never got to see these when they were originally out because I did not come to Flower and Garden for the first time till like 2023, I think, when I moved here. And the show wasn't a thing at the time, so I'm so glad they're back. I cannot wait for this show to come out. Dan and Swampy are two of my favorite like animation creators, and I am way too excited for this show, and they're just so cute. Now that we have done that, I'm just so excited that those are there. Let's go over to Creation Shop and see if we can find any new merch over here. And I think that might be one of our last stops for the tonight because it is dark and I have been here a long time today. Creation Shop, here we go. One of the other reasons why I wanted to come in here is to pick up my Minnie Mouse annual pass holder magnet. They released this one a long time ago when I was not an annual pass holder, so I'm glad they've re-released it because I don't think I'm missing any of the new ones now. All right, so it's been a hot second since I spoke to you guys last. I made my way out of Epcot and was going to come back here to Hollywood Studios so I could get to my car because this is where my car is at. And unfortunately, the Skyliner line was very, 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 very long. So I was like, well, I'll just walk over to Boardwalk and grab the boat. I get to the boat, the line is astronomically long. So I just decided to walk the walking trail because there is a walking trail that takes you from Hollywood Studios. You walk through the boardwalk, you walk down this back pathway through Swan and Dolphin, and you end up at the bus stop for Hollywood Studios. So I did walk that. It took me about 15 minutes walking at a pretty fast pace. So that is something you guys can do if you cannot like get on the Skyliner or something, or maybe you don't want to get on the Skyliner because you can go between Hollywood Studios and Epcot a couple of different ways. You got the Skyliner, you got the boat, or you could walk. I honestly think that it was faster for me to walk than ride the boat, because the boat, if you pick it up at Epcot, has to stop at Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach Club, and Swan and Dolphin before it comes to Hollywood Studios. It's about 40 minutes on the boat, and it took me about 15 to 20 minutes walking at a very, very, very fast pace to make it here to Hollywood Studios. I wasn't running or anything, but I do walk at a pretty fast pace. So honestly, I would probably do that if the Skyliner has a really long line. But overall, I think it was a pretty good day today. I didn't do as many trades as I was hoping to do. I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. It looks like we did. Yeah, 5 trades we did. I'll take it. I don't think that's too bad. I didn't do any trades over at Epcot. Epcot is packed. It is packed. If you're planning on vacationing here in Walt Disney World, I would not recommend coming here from like February 18th to the end of the month. It is so busy. Part of it is due to the Princess Half Marathon, and I just think there's a bunch of events and things going on in Orlando at that time, and just don't do it. Save yourself the hassle. Don't do it. Come earlier in the month. Come January if you want to come during wintertime or you want to come during Festival of the Arts. But overall, even though it was busy, I think we had a good day. I got to have a bread bowl. We traded pins. We saw the Beauty and the Beast show. I have not seen that show in probably 6 or 8 months. It's such a good show. We rode some rides. Like, hey, that's just a good day here at Walt Disney World. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button. That is how I know you are liking this content and to continue to make more of it. Subscribe and ring the notification bell because YouTube is going to tell you every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys next Friday.